Hello, hello. Welcome to Wip-it Sunday. We're not just the ever commonest of common not commas dons.
Good morning.
I did not know where I was going with that, but I got there.
It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going. There is a story behind Commandant. I don't know if I ever told you.
No, I don't think you have.
Well, maybe a little known fact is that I was in the military. But even lesser known fact is that I got married while I was in the military. And I'd already established myself as a soldier in the unit for a few years when I did get married. And we wound up working in like the same building, but I was operations and she was like HR, quote unquote HR. And when we got married, they started calling her Sawyer.
So the comma, good. I understand.
And so instead of calling me Sawyer, they called me Commandant.
Has anybody called you Commandant?
No, not that. I don't know, lucky, whatever. They didn't want to take up all that time saying the full bit.
Unfortunately, not tonight, George. George Cortez, are we talking about Blood and Thunder tonight? We were going to talk about it last night, but Matt completely forgot and didn't read anything. We were going to do the pilot thing on this chat last night. And I seen he set it up. I was like, that's not a comic book. So I think we thought we'll do this coming Saturday. He's working, but I won't get this done. We've been talking about this for months. I am going to chrome some parts.
No. You getting back on that hobby horse?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Party on, Darth.
We just got you off of that. Just when you think you're done, it drags you right back in.
We're gonna. That's for that be a kind of regular thing to start doing, like doing like the comic stuff. Because I like comics. I don't get to talk comics. I don't really go into comic book shops anymore. Used to be where I go hang out and talk to people there, and you know what I mean.
There's never really anybody at my comic book store. He's
That too.
And I remember back in the day, it used to be populated. But every now and then, there's somebody rolling around in his shop, and they're always friendly and chit-chatty.
Yeah, the buddy shop that does the comic book unboxings. It's he rents space inside of a gaming store, so most people there are just gamers, like Warhammer and all that stuff. So yeah, there's people there, but majority of them don't read comics.
If I lived in the area, I would go see. I think about doing some internet purchasing from him every now and then. I don't know how he feels about shipping stuff.
Well, he's talking about trying to get back in. He works like service jobs for because comics don't pay all the bills right now, so you can't live off a book shop anymore. So, but he's actually the comic book has actually been picking up though. I think he said if I can start selling stuff online, I don't need the other job because he hates this current other job. They lied to him like for salary wise, what he's getting them in the door. And he's tired of it. So he probably wouldn't mind an online customer.
I remember when I came in and was talking to my new comic book guy.
Mm-hmm.
We were having to clean up my last comic book guy's like the holes in the collection because they missed some issues.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, we don't do that here. And I'm like, well, you'd be the first because I've had hundreds of comic book shops.
Yeah.
And all of them miss.
Well, some of them don't even miss. They pull shit that expense if it's been sitting there for a little bit. Even though you're definitely going to get your books, they'll take something that's hot and pull it out and sell it. I've had that happen. That one guy used to get my books pulled out. They take shit out of my stack and sell it. I wouldn't know. But, yeah, this key book that's very hot, that's impossible to get right now, is missing out of my stack. Where is it? Oh no! Sold it.
It's missing. I mean, he's done really good. He only missed like 2 books, but nothing that I'm trying to get is like, white knuckling or hot.
Yeah. Well, stuff is not even.
Iron Man and Ghost Rider ain't top of the food chain,
Mm-hmm.
Do I happen to have a collar floating around here somewhere? We need to work on that Cape 2.0 so I can go put that on the shelf before the end of the year.
Hello, Mr. Sif for Life.
Howdy.
How are you?
I woke up this morning, so haven't decided yet if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I told the girl that I got out of bed this morning. I don't get near enough credit for that.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. I still have mine about her idea with doing the comic book review stuff. The comics review.
Yeah.
And he likes the idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
Do you want to replace someone who's not so enthusiastic about it?
He's not enthusiastic? What?
We could actually do it this Saturday. Not like Matt's working, but we all read it.
Well, now that You know, that's a sleeve. Oh, I gotta dig.
It's not a hard read. It's just 13, 14 issues, 90s comics.
$13, 14 issues.
Yeah, 13 is the full run, but I read one extra, so basically prelude to the story.
Great Googa Mooga. What, you want my firstborn child as well?
You need that bad.
You got a spare arm and a leg, I suppose.
I read it all yesterday because I thought we were going to talk about it last night.
Oh yeah.
Notice how JB said he was disappointed, but he never said that he actually read the comics.
He did. He told me he said he read them. At least the 4 Thor books.
Out of order. He must have been very confused reading that story.
Yeah, because it's huge. There's like 3 issues per. He's missing per book. It crosses over to 4 different titles.
Hey, Jared, what do I need to know about tearing this guy apart? Is there anything?
He can pop the shoulders out.
Okay.
Those are easy.
What about the legs? Looks like there's a seam there. Have to be popped.
The hips are hard plastic. They don't come off without cracking them, but you can separate the hip twist.
Okay.
Ha ha ha!
To get the belt off.
Yeah, I would take the legs off, get the belt off. You can heat it up and it'll slide off.
Right here at the thighs.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, when I get done crawling here, I'll show you the parts I got printed for you too.
Cut it off nice and clean.
I left the belt just a little bit long, depending on. I mean, we were talking about possibility of building self goods.
Oh no!
So you can trim it if you need to.
More capes. More capes. It's not capes. Oh, more capes.
So Matt Track said, "Well, I think that's getting old. When we bugging Matt about not reading the books." It's like, no, there's 2 weeks more of this.
There's a whole lot more where that came from. Do the shoulders pop out at the butterfly joint, or does the shoulder pop out
at the butterfly joint? The butterfly joints are sandwiched in the plastic, so they don't come out.
Okay.
Should probably just throw that one away. Terrible.
Nice. Strong robotic hand. And this is why you wear gloves when messing with this stuff. I have my shirt on my face.
For some reason, you're wearing a mask.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask.
I have my shirt over my face like that makes you
I
mad.
have a shirt over my face.
You sure about that?
Yeah. 3D print parts. Where do I put them?
I had a paper clip. I paperclip that together.
There they are. I can see a bag of goodies.
I should probably just throw all these patterns away. I repattern shit so much.
Yeah, I got your Wip-it Conquest Fist. I got the magnet inside. Peg other, but you just have to just yank it out and stick it in.
Nice.
That's what you think. Put the magnet in. And you got your Conquest Fist. And you got your hex here. I got you.
Oh, gaggle of hats.
The other one go. Should be 2 of these in this.
UNIX is going to be the most accessorized man on the West.
Yeah. That. But where'd the other one go? I had one just like it, just slightly different size. Huh. I don't know what I did with it. Well, anyway, I got the which belt? This is the belt. I got Wip-it, the Conquest belt. So I did actually cut a chunk out of this one.
Okay.
Because the other, I kept trying to resize it, and it's finally point. And the width is perfect. Just the diameter would need to be a little bit increased, so I just cut a chunk of that belt out. So you got just have to trim it a little bit.
Nice.
It's a little loose right now, but we're just talking about maybe doing soft goods. So I figured leave it a little gap. You can trim it down to what you need it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do soft goods, but one of the better guys that I've read about sells out like immediately. I don't want to go to AliExpress or something like that for soft goods. I'd rather buy them from a maker.
And I got you several Omni heads, depending on what size you want to go with. I got one I got already drilled out for you. That looked pretty good on that size body, but I had included a few extras.
Nice.
And there's the pistols. Still confused what I did for the other cowboy hat. So there's the one I built up the trigger with super glue and baking soda.
Okay.
So I got you. Does that look about the right scale that you want?
Yes, that looks perfect.
And I actually got a smaller one that might fit better in the holster.
That's the prop one. That's one he shoots the cameraman with.
Yeah. The hands are super hard, so you might need to file down the grip a little bit,
Okay.
just to go in, like keep from breaking one or the other, the gun or the hand. because those are super rigid plastic for him.
They gave him a weird gait, like half walking, half standing.
It is very odd. I'll just leave that one in the holster. What do the other hat? I thought I put both of them in here. I think JB stole it.
JB, son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
No. Oh shit. I have no idea where it went to. That one fits. The one, this one hat, it needs hollowed out. I didn't realize it when I loaded it into the slicer.
Yeah.
That it's meant for a keychain because it's got the little hook on the back. But it's a solid hat to be stronger for like be a keychain.
Okay.
So one could actually drill it out and make it fit. But there's that. What the heck do I do with the other hat? I could have swore I stuck it in your bag. Or did I have it on? When it fell off over here. Yes, that's what it was. I had it on him and it fell off.
Damn it, JB. Why did you take the hat off?
Yeah, this one's a little bit bigger.
Okay, I think that fits better.
The perfect fit can't really be done because he's got hair.
Well, I bet I could shove some green stuff up in there and kind of form fit it to his hair.
What I mean by perfect fit, like the top of the hat, on a real person it would be narrower because your head presses the hair, your hat presses the hair, but you can't do that with a hard plastic figure. But yeah, this one looks good size-wise. It's a little bit, tad bit bigger than this one. Darth, yes, that's a Warpath.
Well, it was Warpath, but now it's Conquest.
I got you a couple extra fist pieces, Conquest fist, and this one's a little bit bigger. This is one I was originally drilling out, then I kind of messed up, so I'll put it in there. I got two.
That could be the trophy.
Yeah. I got some. Didn't get the right size. They're too small, but they could be good for something else. I threw in some Brock Sampson heads too.
Brock.
And your rifle.
Yeah, I think that was originally made to be a like a full-size prop. It was like a high-resolution print. I was like, oh, it can be scaled down.
I might need to build up the trigger guard on that too with some glue and baking soda. It's a little bit thin too. That's the problem when full scale gets put down. Like you got to increase the trigger guard on this one with glue and baking soda.
Yeah. Well, see, he probably won't. If he holds the rifle, it'll be like by the foregrip, like he's carrying it.
Cool. I don't have to hold it then.
So, yeah, he's never gonna get in a pose where he can actually hold that rifle.
Yeah, these arms are not that posable.
But he can hold the pistol in one hand and then the rifle kind of steady. Or if I get a horse, I can make a scabbard for it.
Interesting texture they put on the jacket.
It is.
It almost looks like stone instead of fabric. This is kind of texture I would wish they'd done with Terrax, Marvel Legends Terrax, where he's actually supposed to be made out of stone.
Yeah.
Yes. They don't look like fabric, but one good thing about having all the, if you got any left, the McFarlane stands fit this figure perfectly.
I have a couple left. I don't really know. Oh, I've got 3 McFarlane figures left. So.
Cannon said he's not going to make it. I tried. The world is just not to get me today. Better that I keep my head low and stay under cover.
Fair enough.
So you can pick him out with the hat going on. He's got his gun in his holster.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Cannon. I was like, Jesus. He is having a bad day.
All right. Yeah, I got your various sizes on in my heads, depending on which one you think looks the best.
The one that looks best is the one that fits the best.
Exactly. So you have enough Omni-Man heads to
I can make a couple of.
make the immortal happy. You can go find him.
He will. I can make a animated and a live comic version.
Name Will, yeah, that's a very, very old DC Direct. Jonah.
Yes, I found it loose, just like that for $7 at my local shop.
Like
I had no intentions of picking it up, but then I saw it. I was like, oh, $7. May as well.
Slung his hat in the floor.
JB, stop it.
So I had missed a text message from the wife. She was asking why is that so loud. I guess she was talking about the music.
The background music?
Remember when you first got one?
Which time?
I was listening to the music.
Yeah. Make sure you get all your parts back in the bag. Where is Omni-Man?
If I end up doing Conquest in soft goods, I'll probably redo the Invincible and Omni-Man to match. I mean,
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Pepsi.
is this the commercial where they're fighting in the arena and start playing Queen so they can get Pepsi?
Yeah.
This Conquest, the Ab Crunch actually has quite a bit of clearance already. I may not need to. I've parked trucks in gaps smaller than that.
No, that ain't gonna work out very well, is it?
What the reference pictures for? We've got a major 5 o'clock shadow.
Sam Fisher.
Mm-hmm. Printing this, painting these from Brunson.
Was he using a Snake Eyes body?
Yep. Can't tell from the pictures.
Has anybody watched the Predator movie yet?
Have not.
I've heard
Matt.
good things.
So far, it's the highest rated Predator movie.
I really doubt that rating, because the first one and the second one are the best two damn Predator movies.
Well, you haven't seen it yet. Might be better.
Modern movie outdoing the original?
Ha!
Yeah, I don't think so.
Throw my head back and laugh.
Hate it on your way in.
People were saying the same thing about Prey being the best Predator movie. It's like, that movie sucked.
Sir. Wait, we don't need that sort of negativity in our lives.
Yeah, don't watch the movie. Don't watch Prey. It sucked.
You suck.
The Predator forgets how its own technology works. And someone who would think that such a primitive level of time period, like they would think that kind of technology is magic, but they will figure out it's technology. Right.
Where is there you go.
Sam Fisher Wiki. That's what I want. Okay, green eyes. I would not have thought that from the pictures, because they're showing with blue eyes.
Well, he usually has 3 eyes, and they glow green.
Yeah, he's actually got his optics on the head sculpts. I would like to have appearance to be announced. The wiki is like. Mm-hmm.
It's about time we get a new Splinter Cell game.
I do miss Splinter Cell.
He shows up in the Ghost Recon games, but you don't get to play as him. Just not the same.
We don't want to live vicariously. Well, I guess all video games are vicariously. Huh?
Yeah.
Technically. So you said that the guy you really like always sells out?
Yes.
Do I know him?
Possibly.
Can I put in a favor for him? I know a lot of tailors.
I'll have to find out if I still.
Okay, that is R green.
I might need the iron.
Okay. So,
Go ahead and warm it up.
Ruby Entertainment, me trying to find the reference picture.
Seaford Charles?
Oh, I know of him. Unfortunately, I do not actually know him. He does a lot of suits and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm thinking I want to do soft goods suit for Conquest. If I end up doing that, I'll do it for Omni-Man and Invincible as well. So they match, but
where is Omni-Man?
Yeah, the Seaford Charles, his Conquest or his Invincible stuff sells out almost immediately. But he's got he charges like $20-$25 for a suit.
That's cheap.
Are we talking? I'm thinking like 3-piece suit. Is that what you're talking about?
Bodysuit.
Like superhero bodysuit.
Oh. I can't sublimate. I can't print on fabric. I don't have one of those printers. I'm very jealous. I told the wife that I was looking at getting one of them.
Yeah. I posted a link to his Etsy shop in the private Discord. Private chat. Yeah, he does really good work and it's cheap and they look great. I'm gonna end up buying. He's got various Superman ones on there, and I'm gonna end up buying one of those.
But they are like comically priced.
The printer.
Yeah, the printer. The printers.
Yeah, I found another guy that does it, but I have to send him the figure, and he wants $85 extra to
Holy shit!
resize it. And that's on top of the $70 for the suit. And, well, it's a kit. It comes with the suit, the logo, maybe some boots.
Your firstborn child, and
yeah.
Great Google Mooka, calm down. Now look, I'm all about paying the artist, right? I firmly believe that we should pay the artist. But also, we don't need to pay the artist quite so well.
A year's salary.
I mean, $70 for a bodysuit is. Excessive. It sounds to me like he doesn't want to do it and he's trying to price you out of it.
Well, he's got like a whole website where he sells them, and he has like set like scales and stuff. Like, but if you want anything that's not that specific for that size figure, then he wants you to send the figure, and he says it's usually 3 hours at like $15 an hour. So it's only $45. I thought. I don't remember what he said, but he said it was a lot. It seemed like a lot to me.
Seems like a lot to me. And I do it.
His suits look good, but I don't know.
Yeah, but whose suits look bad? I mean, even if you do it for a living, there's still times you just don't want to do the thing, you know? Come on. Come off. I need you as a stencil. Stop tearing. Look at mother. Not building pianos here, people. We're not building pianos.
You know who it was? Name withheld?
Then somebody on eBay was selling soft good outfits. Mr. Omni-Man. I have a paintbrush in my mouth. I don't like this.
I think Seaford does also sell on eBay.
Yeah, he sells on eBay too, but the place I've seen him most is Etsy.
I also require bucks to be sent to me, so I can understand that. But I find that a lot of people tend to be frivolous and don't want to actually do the thing.
Yep.
So if you have them so that they have little skin in the game,
Yeah, I don't have a problem sending the
it's
figure.
like I have like 4 commissions still open because they never sent me the figure. You know what I mean? It's one of the reasons I don't do commissions.
Yeah, C4 is on eBay too. He's got an immortal suit in stock.
Where is
Oh, the suit's out of stock. He's got the heads, but the suit's out of stock. I'm pretty sure Immortal's gonna be like the very last one I do.
creator of Invincible must really hate Abraham Lincoln.
He does.
Well, isn't that special? Post on the accounts and horseshoes and hand grenades. I sure hope the guy I'm doing this for appreciates all this.
What are you working on?
Okay.
A red cape?
Yeah.
Is it a red cape that's being hunted by a certain immortal being?
Narrow it down just a little bit more.
He has a hard time finding Omni-Man. No, wait a minute. No, that's the wrong one.
That's the guy hunting the red cape. Did he almost brutally murder his son? Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah, exactly. It's a guy with who only has powers if he has confidence.
In an alternate dimension, does he want pictures of Spider-Man?
Is he a very mean bandit coach? Does he try and solve crimes with Batman sometimes?
No.
Has he read Thor: Blood and Thunder?
I don't think so.
That seems to be a common problem.
I mean, why
I
did
didn't-
it start with 4? Jesus. Talk about a D-rate hero.
Did he move to an alien planet and get freaky with a praying mantis?
No.
No. Let's see. I'm stumped now.
This guy also has a gold trim, yellow trim.
Oh, that's for Gladiator.
Gladiator? Does he have a giant jar of baby oil? Gladiator?
This is going so great.
Are you sure about that?
Glad to be a part of it. Oh, that's nice. That's actually not bad at all. Look at that. Okay, one side's not great, but we had to iron it twice, so it'd be like that. Oh. I installed an air conditioner today, so this is not my day job. Oh, I put the iron away. I need it one more time. Oh, yeah. Remember, boys and girls, cutting your reliefs in is very important. It won't lay right without it. And how big a hole do you need to have?
That's what she said.
Something long dropped in the hell, fam.
Family.
Ding.
Come on. Plug that back in. Get your fancy tool.
Sir, this is a Christian Minecraft server. Please don't bring your fancy tool out.
My fancy tool won't do anything but help this situation.
That's what they all say.
Nope. So what is that? 280, $270 something.
What?
All told for that bodysuit?
It was.
Because he's also got to ship that thing to you, you know.
Well, I'd have to pay for the shipping of the figure there, shipping back for that, plus the suit.
I'll pay for the shipping back. I mean, God, dang.
3D. $3DM Customs.
I'm like morbidly curious.
Let's see.
Because if I'm making $200 something on a bodysuit, I'm like,
I don't think it was quite that much. And it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't just the bodysuit. So the 112 kit. Oh, that's 100. That's the 1/6 version. The 1/12 version is $70 for the base. I can't remember what. So the kit comes with the prosthetic arm, the arm, the collar. It says bicep straps, belt, and boots. It actually doesn't say it comes with the bodysuit at all. I don't think that's the bodysuit. That is just the armor pieces. That is just the armor pieces. I would have been very disappointed if I'd purchased that. That's not even the bodysuit. I lied. I feel like that's worse. Yeah.
it feels worse, right?
That's all it comes with.
And what's the over-under on that?
$70 for the kit by itself, plus he said 3 hours. I don't remember what he said the price was per hour.
Is it during print time?
It's got to be print time that's causing it to be that expensive. I know he said 3 hours of fitment, but I don't remember if it was $15 or if it was $20 per hour. So 70 plus 15 times 3, 70, $115 before shipping for those armor pieces, which I don't even want those armor pieces because I got better ones coming.
And I fitted them for free. And printed them.
Such a good friend. Such a good friend.
You got a friend in me.
Whoa. This ain't Brokeback Mountain.
I don't think Gyllenhaal's in there. He's a fantastic actor.
I loved the Roadhouse remake.
Roadhouse. Still haven't watched that.
Me either.
I watched Fall Guy yet either.
I sat down for it.
If I had a nickel for every time that Heath Ledger grabbed a Gyllenhaal from behind, I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's kind of weird that it happened twice.
Can't happen again.
It could still happen. Oh, no. I was going to say. The Gyllenhaals are still around.
One half of the equation is not. My camera's not wanting to focus.
God dang you, camera.
Oh, after bringing back King of the Hill.
Yeah. And then the voice actor for, what's his name, died.
That's actually the second voice actor for John Redcorn. Both of them died. I don't think the last one was Stable. He showed up at a panel. It was like just a small little Q&A panel. Had some of the other actors for this revival series on the stage, and he showed up kind of pissed off and grabbed the mic and started asking. He's mad because he didn't get invited to the panel.
Huh. That happens.
Doesn't happen to me.
Neighbor might accuse him of stealing a dog or something.
Yeah.
Crazy?
Going around.
Oh no, he cut some trees down, didn't he?
Or should use that paint to. Where the camera will not focus sometimes.
If you don't have a camera that focuses, you can't get pictures of Spider-Man.
There you go. See the beard work.
Didn't I say if you're doing it inside out, it has to touch the inside has to touch?
Whose insides are we touching?
I need an adult. That's my purse. I don't know you.
Watch this not even work.
It'll work. You just have to have faith.
How much faith? Because I mean, I'm doing it.
You just have to believe in yourself.
Well, that ain't true because I've accomplished a very big things in his life. Never once was I believing in myself. Ah, that's good grapefruit juice.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, boys and girls, don't drink that if you're taking medication.
Grapefruit diet.
Oh, you want to talk about clean? I can put the wire in the the bias tape. Why are you making weird noises, Mr. Sewing Machine? Should I be worried?
Use the wash, do the eyebrows. We're going to use the.
So, have you put any thought as to what the next comic book story will be?
Actually, see if I pick one out.
Yes.
Is there?
So there was a 8-issue run called The Star Wars or The Star Wars. That was it's a retelling of the original trilogy, but based off of like early storyboards and Ralph McQuarrie art. And so all the names, the characters are just a little bit different, and it tells a wildly different story. So that's gonna be the next one. And if Matt wants to hear some, someone letting him have it, if he thinks it's bad with the Thor, wait till he doesn't read my Star Wars comics. We're gonna have World War III.
People like Star Wars?
Only real people do.
Only real people.
We don't hawk the Trek here.
Drinks better.
Sir. I will fight you. I will drive all night if I got to pimp slap some turkeys.
You got to be careful with Olds. Much like his name, he doesn't like anything post 90. Once it hits 2000, it's trash. I think the Court of Owls was probably one of the best Batman stories ever. But
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I kind of like the death of the family when the Joker cuts his face off, staples it back on. I thought that was pretty good.
the only time I like Batman is when he's a detective. When he's solving something.
People get mad when I tell them Batman's not really a good superhero. He's just not. He doesn't even meet the qualification for a superhero. But
What are the qualifications of a superhero?
be a hero and have superpowers?
Yeah, but that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, why are we picking on Wildcat?
Because he's not a superhero either.
What about
He's a hero, but he
What
ain't
about-
no superhero.
the Captain of America?
Captain America has superpowers.
Does he? Are they super?
Yeah, he's the super soldier serum boosted him past human capabilities.
Well, I thought that was just like the absolute most you can accomplish as a human with our
616
own
cap.
abilities and all that good stuff.
616 cap is peak human, not greater than what a human can do. Ultimate's cap is in like the 2 to 3 ton range. Weight class.
So, like, if you're going to be the strongest strongman that there ever strongmanned, you couldn't be the most athletic gymnast also. Because
Correct.
you have to spend, there's too much time you have to spend doing the strongman thing. You're not going to be able to put the time, the training in to be the gymnast thing. But Captain America gets all of it because he's the best gymnast that ever gymnast and the best strongman that ever strongman. And so it would appear that he has superhuman abilities, but
Yeah.
not per se, right?
His abilities are beyond what any normal human could do.
Any one human could do, yeah.
They are superhuman, but not superhuman. It's just everything condensed into one athletic body. But in the 90s, where don't do drugs, they got rid of the super soldier serum. Just
Oh, and the heart herb.
The Black Panther news has really got certain organizations very upset.
Which is funny because the writer is black that did that.
Well, I mean, that's what we're doing it for, right?
Right.
They're doing it for press and for
Oh yeah, absolutely.
word of mouth and
It's
get people.
it's the same thing when what they did with Alan Scott and the New 52 stuff.
Yes.
all just to get people talking.
But it's, despite what they're trying to say, it is not the same as like Little Mermaid or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, because it's a new character. They didn't just change the race of an existing character. They made a whole new character with a whole new storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Which is exactly what we've been saying. Sure, these characters can be different races, but make them a new character.
I mean, even in the photo that I saw, he said, "I am the Black Panther now."
Well, yeah, but he's not T'Challa.
Yeah, that's right.
They didn't make
Just
T'Challa white.
If they got Ryan Gosling to play T'Challa, there would be uproar. Rightfully so. I mean, it would be funny, but I thought they should have gotten Robert Downey Jr. to play T'Challa.
Or they just get him to play Rhodey, War Machine.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, what?
I'm just a dude dressed up as another dude playing another dude.
Yeah, name of hell talking about with Captain America, he's an enhanced human. None of his stats are beyond what a human is possible, but he is enhanced because not one human can do everything he can do.
Am I losing my mind, or does Bucky not have a serum?
In the movies he does, but I don't know in the comics. But some of the Winter Soldier probably does. I know he's got cybernetics. He may have something equivalent to the Infinity formula that Nick Fury has.
The Infinity formula. How many serums do we have running around?
Well, Black Widow is up.
Doesn't the Widow have a
Yep.
serum?
Because Widow is like over 80 years old.
Oh, she's looking damn good. For grandma.
In the comics, she is anyway. In the movies, not so much. Well, she's not aging at all now in the movies.
She's immortal now. But I'll go ahead and say it. I like Yelena better than I ever liked Black Widow in the movies, at least.
Well, she's got more personality. They never gave Widow that much personality.
Widow's biggest personality trait in the movies was she couldn't decide between Bart and Hulk.
No, Bart solved it for her and got married and had kids.
Yeah, he wasn't on the table.
That's a character I'm gonna miss. I like Hawkeye.
Yep. It's pretty crappy what they did, Disney tried to do to him. And he said, nope.
You're half a person now, so you get half a paycheck.
Well, you know, Disney, they gotta count them pennies. They gotta be super careful with how much money they spend. Not like that stuff grows on trees, you know what I'm saying?
But then they turn around and blow it on movies they know won't make money. Alfredo says, "Sup, fam?"
I don't have friends. I got family.
Dang, got 2 tonight. Taking them out a whole new door.
Hodor.
I don't know. I think that Prey movie was pretty great.
I liked Prey. I also liked Venom 3.
Oh shit! Oh, oh boy!
I'm not saying it was a good movie. I'm saying I had fun watching it.
Well, don't make it better.
Room color.
I'll take it a step further. I liked Venom 2.
I like 2 better than I did 3. I don't know. It's just not a Venom movie. If it's just a alien parasite movie, it's great.
Well, we were talking about I don't remember what day we were talking about it, but just the entire concept of Venom, his origin is so convoluted.
It is now.
In the comics.
Yes, I agree. I don't like the whole Null deal. I don't like it at all.
Well, I don't like that either. But before they even introduced Null, though, just explain how Venom came to be. It's just way over complex.
Remember when Venom was just black goo that came to the Earth on a meteorite? That was great. That was a good explanation right there.
Or did he hitch a ride on the
Jameson shuttle?
Yeah, there you go.
But when you try to explain it to do the actual real comic origin, the whole Secret Wars in a lab, Spidey thought look costume generator, like it ends up being after the Secret Wars event, he goes back to Earth still wearing what ends up becoming the Venom symbiote.
Still one of the best looking Spider-Man costumes that ever.
Oh, it's still a cool look. I'm not questioning that part. It's just such a convoluted origin.
Which one's the best? It's got to be the red and blue.
You mean which is the best Spider-Man suit?
Yeah.
I like Ben Riley's costume when he reached over the head.
The Scarlet Spider or the
Spider
version of the Spider-Man?
His version of Spider-Man.
I like it too.
You talk about his Spider-Man or his Spider-Man Beyond?
His
Spider-Man.
OG Spider-Man costume.
The one with the giant spider on his chest. Well, I guess they both have spiders on his chest, don't they?
Yeah, his OG one from the 90s. When he took over the mantle of Spider-Man.
That one?
The costume that Maybe Parker wore in the M2 universe.
Yeah. He says, hey.
Oh, nice. Yep, that's it.
I mean, I do have the Scarlet Spider one and the Beyond one right here, so I actually like the Beyond one quite a bit. The comic was kind of awful, but the design's pretty slick.
Peter says hello, everyone.
Peter.
We're talking about Peter Parker. Peter Parker.
I've been like a father to you, Peter.
They made pictures of Spider-Man.
Well, that's unforeseen circumstance.
He's in The Accountant too, briefly.
Who was?
Was it
Rollins?
The Mondo Mutu Anti-Battle Cat is 1,000 now. What paint would work best on customizing a Masterverse Panther into an anti-battle cat?
going black with red stripes?
Never go back.
Yep, you won't.
If you're going to do that kind of, if you have airbrush available, at J.K. Simmons, if you have an airbrush available, I would go use the Mr. Color black lacquer. It's very durable paint.
Oh, what time? I'm running out of time, man. Ugh.
9:30.
I'm well out of time. But we're gonna fix this before we get out of here. Mom didn't raise no bitch. I guess that's not true because she also raised my sister. Huh?
Oh, snap.
Mhm.
Easy killer.
Peter says your cat's looking lazy there in your folding chair.
Well, he kept falling over, so he's in timeout right now because he didn't want to stand up. He's mad about it too. He's not happy.
Drummer magnification.
You remember how I said this was going to be all clean? Yeah, that has been deemed a lie. It is anything but clean.
You said but.
Come on. I got 3 things to mail out on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do it yesterday, but I'm lazy.
Then you get your stuff packed up, stiff. So I'm not going to have a vehicle for a couple of days.
Although one of them I accidentally said scheduled for Monday. They're not going to be upset if I wait a day, really.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like refunding it and redoing it. It takes a week to get your money back.
Peter says I'm done with Motu Origins line. I bought the Scareglow. He looks good, but his arm won't stay on at all. His spear won't stay in his hand. The knee loose and waist won't stay together. Sorry to hear that.
Wait, what?
I was reading his comment.
Which Motu are we talking about?
Scareglow.
I mean, which Scareglow are we talking about? I bought the one.
The Origins.
The special edition one?
Origins, the small one, the 5.5.
Oh, no, not that one. Comes with some tragically terrible soft goods. Is the only problem with mine. But at least they're soft. Do you see that McFarlane, the Elite Diablo thing?
Yeah, the pretty much a statue figure.
It's not a statue.
Was it a pre-posed action figure?
No, it is a straight up action figure. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I thought all those upload things were statues.
20-something points of articulation, comes with paint, sculpting, and soft goods. Is that not crazy? That's crazy. Who would have thought?
Yeah, McFarlane actually make a decent figure.
What is this? 1995?
70 bucks, but and when I was talking to a guy about it, I was like, elite, but what constitutes an elite figure? Is it the soft goods, the painting, the sculpting, the articulation,
The label.
the label? I might not. Just to see what's up. Although, 70 bucks is 70 bucks.
Need to mix it some more. The sculpt. I was following the sculpt on his beard, but it's from the picture reference. It goes all the way to the bottom lip. I don't have it gone that far.
Oh. Come here. Oh, wait.
Peter says he bought the new hot red Sonya figure and went to bed. When I woke up, Zendaya was in the box.
No!
Boy, I hope I haven't messed this up. But if I did, we've learned a valuable lesson.
Don't put knives in the electric bucket.
You can stick one knife in an electrical socket. You'll be fine. As long as you don't stick two knives in.
Don't fry bacon naked.
You know, with the proliferation of AI video generation, I wonder how long it'll be before we get like full-fledged movies. Like, you know, one person will be able to make an entire, comic book movie with whatever actor they want, whoever they think should play the role, and
that's why Hollywood's pleading to the government just to put a stop to it, which is not going to happen.
no, genie's out of the bottle.
I think Hollywood is trying to get it to go ahead because I think the money they would save using people's likenesses without their permission. All you gotta do is put it in your contract that they can use it moving forward. I mean, just look at what they did with Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah.
What a jerk, right?
I mean, at this rate, there won't be any noticeable difference between a fan film and an actual Hollywood flick.
Yeah, they will. The fan film will stay more true to the source material.
they'll be better. I was just thinking, if we could get an actual Star Wars sequel trilogy, Thrawn trilogy, that would be dope. Without any of Disney's crap.
Hey, puppy.
I thought they didn't have any comic books or novels to pull
They
from.
don't have 30 years of source material, okay?
Oh,
They don't.
No bad. You're getting old. Good night. Spanky. My polite little dog just came telling me good night. Or that she needs to go outside. She never really specifies.
It's hard to translate. I understand. You want a snack? You need to poop? You need to pee?
You ate an entire cheese ball and you pooped in the fridge?
And the dog just goes, yes.
I'm not even mad. That's impressive.
Peters and Mega J helped raise $600K for the independent Motu film. Yeah, I saw that. It got funded too. It's going to be a lot more looking accurate than what Hollywood's producing.
You don't want He-Man to come to the real world, lose his powers and sword, get arrested?
No.
What are you, a bigot? I don't know how, but that makes you a bigot, I'm sure.
Nazi.
Exactly.
How dare you like old things?
I'm old.
Ooh, that looks rough, but you know what? We got her done.
No. Alfred Prado, if that's true, I'm going to be very happy. I'll watch it. I don't care. Like, I understand, the concerns about using AI for artistic purposes, but I don't care.
Yeah, it's not going away. We're going to have to learn to live with it somehow, way or another. I also detest AI art because all it is regurgitating art that's already out there.
Yeah.
Anybody that's making themselves look like Studio Ghibli and not understand that they're plagiarizing or rather stealing that, it's ridiculous. I guess as long as you're not making money off of it, it's all right, right?
That's my philosophy.
All right. I've got what I want out of it for the night. The best looking color I ever done did. Learn something tonight. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. All that good stuff, terrible stuff.
See you, Don.
Have a good night, sir.
I'll see you guys on the next one.
That's what you think.
Well, I'm just saying it for kindness, right?
Bright white. When Tester's lid gets stuck, it gets stuck.
There is no getting it unstuck.
Then Field says, I thought back in the sun, people should be given big budgets from a studio to make comic book movies. Apparently it's something, big controversy about the owner of that right now.
The owner of Bat in the Sun?
Yep.
I don't know. I keep trying to watch the Bat in the Sun Batman fan films, and I'm just For whatever reason, I can't ever get into them. It doesn't help that the acting's really not that great.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
What'd I miss?
We got a new spoiler of the new spoiler for the new Superman movie, but it can't be repeated.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. Either way, I'm currently excited for Superman. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna watch it.
If you guys watch the spoiler, there was a competition actually win some money on it when you pointed it out in the movie.
Do what?
It was a competition. If you find the Easter egg from the spoiler in the movie, you actually win like $10,000. Hey.
Sure, I believe that. I got a bridge in Kansas I'd like to sell you too. I effectively have a armless, legless turd rolling down the street, so.
They don't live in your neighborhood?
Oh, gotta protect the little old Asian lady, so.
So how much it takes to time for customizing. I've been working on painting his head for the majority of the show, and I'm not done. We're at past the 2 hour mark.
Mm-hmm.
That one always take the eyes, so it saves a little bit of time on that one.
Yep, I'm gonna be having to try my hand at a really small eye. Luckily, there's only one, so.
They just recently changed the mirroring the camera on StreamYard. I don't remember doing it before. Now I can. The thing won't focus. Turn autofocus off.
Very nice.
Paint the bottom of the goggles, and then call it night. You know who else has one eye?
Conquest.
Odin and Thor, Blood and Thunder.
True. You know who doesn't know that?
A host of a certain toy channel.
Yes. The self-proclaimed geek who refuses to read a comic book. What is the world coming to?
I just got the something long. I was only able to get the Wolverine and Silver Samurai 2-pack. The Psylocke 2-pack sold out in 7 minutes. And everybody said if you wasn't already logged in to the website, page loaded up, you weren't one of the ones that got it.
Yep. Same here. I got the Wolverine one. I didn't really want the Psylocke one anyway, so.
I wanted the Psylocke, not the thing else.
I don't have either, so it actually would have been a good 2-pack to get, but nah. Now are we getting the Cap and Venom one for sure?
It's Walmart exclusive, so it's same crapshoot. Yeah, it's Target. Alphabet looks like why don't I ever seek exclusives in stores? Because retailers don't hardly carry anything anymore in stock. I was surprised that the local one actually carried the Savage Land Charles Xavier.
Yeah, that's what my Target had. They still have a whole bunch of him.
No, I'm not fond of the. I picked it up, but I'm not fond of the body choice they use for them. That West Coast Avengers. Pink Pim.
Yeah.
That body is jacked.
Yeah, Charles has been hitting the gym. He said, I got legs, I'm going to the gym.
Yep. Check these quads out. Yeah. Touch up one spot on here. I got a little black paint on. And after that, we done. I'm doing that. Alright. We're done for the night. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. It's always a pleasure. Mr. Steph, thank you for hanging out tonight. And I'll try to get your stuff packed up and shipped out tomorrow, if not Tuesday.
All right. Your stuff will be there either tomorrow or Tuesday as well. So it said it was leaving Atlanta today.
My Lanta.
Your Lanta. Not my Lanta, your Lanta.
Mm-hmm. We do have the Wip-it stream this Thursday. And we may, if you're up for it, we could go ahead and do the comic review on Saturday, since somebody won't ever read the book.
I'll do it on Saturday. Wait. Oh, because there's not going to be a Geek Chat this Saturday.
Exactly.
We'll have our own Geek Chat with Blackjack and hookers.
Right. Well, with Norse Valkyries and other demigods.
Racist
Anyway.
New York cowboy bars.
Oh, yeah. Hillbilly New York cowboy bars. Everyone in the chat, but again, thank you, and we'll catch y'all next time. Later.